Hello, welcome to ShirtSpace, the shirt place. Today we're going to talk about sublimation printing. If you're wondering important details like where to get shirts for sublimation, how to work a heat press, where to get transfers, and other important tips or tricks, stay tuned. First off, what is sublimation and how does it work? The meaning of the word sublimate is to take a chemical, in this case the ink, from its solid state to a gas with no liquid phase in between. When it comes to decoration, the ink of the sublimation transfer is transferred onto the fabric of the material using the heat of the heat press. The strands of the fabric are opened up like pores. The gaseous ink is absorbed before being locked in, kind of like how a tattoo works. Sublimation printing is popular among decorators. When compared to a DTF transfer, it's super smooth and doesn't add a raised layer to the fabric. If you close your eyes and run your hand over the printed design, you won't even be able to tell that it's there. Although there are some limiting factors to be aware of, which we'll get to later, it's a great all-around decorating method. While you can sublimation print on a variety of items, today we're mostly going to focus on sublimation printing on apparel. All you need is a heat press and a transfer supplier, and you can sublimate on any piece of apparel. Okay, let's start printing. Here's a rundown of everything that we're using. This Stahl's Hotronix heat press, and this wide variety of shirts. These specific shirts are ideal for sublimation printing because they have a high polyester percentage in the fabric makeup. We have 100% polyester as well as 100% polyester that feels just like cotton. This 65-35 poly cotton blend is super popular, and the 65-35 poly viscose blend is also a good option as it blends two synthetic fabrics that takes sublimation ink well. We will also be printing on a 52% cotton and 48% polyester blend and a 100% cotton shirt to show you how different the color brightness can be. And last of all, look at these neat outdoor adventure themed transfers that we will be using today, picked up by Rustic Oaky Charm on Etsy. Before you start, make sure to set the temperature to the appropriate setting for your transfers. Let's start with these 100% polyester shirts. The Sportech ST350 is lightweight, roomy, highly breathable, moisture wicking, value priced, and features pose-a-charge technology to lock in the color and prevent logos from fading. The pouring company PC380 has a UPF 50 rating, meaning that it will combat harmful UV rays. And this tee also features dry zone moisture wicking technology to keep you cool, dry, and comfortable. And then we have the A4 N3142, which contains moisture wicking, stain release, and odor resistant technology. Next up, we have a really cool lineup of shirts that are 100% polyester, but they feel just like cotton. The Gildan G420 features Aqua FX for moisture wicking and Fresh Care for antimicrobial properties. Plus, Gildan's manufacturing process is very impressive, utilizing 45% renewable energy. The Jersey's 21M is an optimal choice for sublimation printing. It's both an apparel decorator's dream and athlete's new favorite performance tee. The Sportech ST450 has a soft cotton hand that merges with color-locking, moisture-wicking performance in this tee that also has a matte finish. It's made from 100% spun polyester jersey with pose-a-charge technology. The Sublimate S1910 is one t-shirt from a whole line of shirts that were created with sublimation in mind. Now, some people like blended shirts, and that's great and all, as long as you use a shirt that has more polyester than cotton within the blend. In this particular case, we're using the super popular blend of 65% polyester and 35% cotton. The Gildan G640 Heather colors are great for sublimation since they are made from a blend of 65 poly and 35% cotton. But since they don't come in very light colors, a lot of decorators like to bleach a window on the front chest first before sublimation printing. Just be careful with sublimation printing on the graphite heather colors since this is the only heather that has a little bit less polyester. It is a 50-50 blend. Next we have the Toltex T241. A lot of sublimation printers overlook Toltex and don't realize that they have their Poly Rich line, which is great for sublimation printing. And we have the Next Level 6200. The fabric is laundered for reduced shrinkage, which we all love. But there's something to note that the polyester content is transitioning to recycled polyester, so there may be mixed inventory. And then we have the Bella Canvas 3001 Eco. It's the same 3001 line that you know and love from Bella Canvas, but there's something that sets it apart. Both the cotton and the polyester in this shirt are made from recycled materials, making this a very sustainable choice for a t-shirt. One unique blend worth considering for sublimation printing is one made of two synthetic fabrics that we're going to go into next. The most standard tee from the Poly Viscose collection from Bella Canvas is the 3880C. There are also 15 other stylish polyviscose options from Bella Canvas from this collection, but they are mostly women's fashion cuts, but this tee is a unisex tee. We also wanted to show you a t-shirt that was a little bit closer to a 50-50 blend, since a lot of people like to still print on this fabrication. It is worth noting when you print on 50-50 blends, the design will turn out a little bit less vibrant. And for the sake of demonstration, we also wanted to show you sublimation printing on a 100% cotton t-shirt. Today we're going to be using the Port & Company PC450 fan favorite t-shirt. This t-shirt is a favorite among athletes and sports fans alike. Choosing the right shirt color is important because sublimation inks tend to blend in. Lighter colors work best, but you can use darker colors if you bleach the part you want to sublimate to create a white frame to print on. Just remember that you can't bleach 100% polyester. There needs to be a fair amount of cotton in the mix. If you're like me, you'd rather not waste time, money, and product on making a common mistake. Here are some common ones to avoid. Using the wrong fabric blend. With any decorating project, we recommend testing a shirt before printing a large batch to work out any issues that might present with your heat settings, pressure settings, and fabric material. The process is pretty simple when it comes to decorating, but here are the steps. First step, choose your substrate. In this case, we're using apparel. Second step, pick your design and order your transfers. Third step, start up your heat press. Apply the heat transfer. And because this is 100% polyester, we definitely want to decrease the temperature a little bit. These transfers did say that we could press at 300 to 400 degrees for 60 seconds. But just to be sure that we don't scorch our shirt, we're going to press at 300 degrees for 60 seconds. And if we need to go back a second or third time, we will. We're going to press it a second time because we lowered the temperature so that we didn't scorch our polyester shirt. So let's go for try number 2. And then peel off your transfer. And something that you'll notice with sublimation transfers compared to HTV or DTF is they don't really peel the same way. They kind of just slide off or lift off, so it's very easy. Sublimation printing requires polyester fibers. The inks do not adhere to cotton, so we're going to show you exactly what happens when you try to sublimation print on a cotton t-shirt. All right. So it actually looks pretty good right now, but the real test will come once we wash it for the first time. When heat pressing on polyester, do not exceed a temperature of 320 degrees. Because of this, we needed to lower the recommended temperature and press multiple times. We ended up pressing most shirts about 3 times. And as you saw, this worked pretty well for us overall, except we did have one shirt that must have slightly shifted between presses. This is where the thermal tape really comes in handy to secure the garment in place. Thank you for watching our video. Be sure to leave some comments about your favorite shirts for sublimation printing and any helpful tips or tricks that you may have for sublimation printers. Be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. How did it get moved while this was a casualty? Womp womp.